Hey, what's up? Back again.
That first bass note hit me in the chest, and I was just like, there's no way that's 2/8.
MBEnclosures has his own YouTube channel, and this guy is an animal when it comes to designing boxes.
Yes, sir. It's your boy MB here. Y'all see this box right here, man? This is what I was telling you about when I was doing a review on the C5. All right. Back in 2014, I was exploring. I was a Sundown fanboy. I said there was nothing that was going to beat that Sundown X8. Nothing. And I tested, same thing I'm doing now. I was on Facebook doing it. And I ran across this boy right here. A Crossfire C7 D1. It was embarrassed. So I got one for myself. And I got a pair for myself. And after I took out my X8 V2, I told Brian Chambers, I said, look, let me tell y'all something. No, I didn't. I took him out for a while because I was testing him. I put the Sundown back in. But I told him, I said, Brian, tell Jacob, that C7 is a Sundown killer. Direct swap out, same side box, put whatever you just take the C7 Series 8 and put it inside that same box as your Sundown X8, and you will see immediate improvement. It was the original Sundown killer. I think it was the reason why the version 3 came out with the cooling factors that it had, because this was a bad boy. So from that time to now, a lot of things happened. I wound up, for a dear friend of mine, letting him use my Crossfire C7s. He still has them to this day. And he said, man, I want to hunt for me in a search, and he was able to find one. There's 2 on eBay used. I don't want that. I want one. I want a D1, brand new in the box, for my personal collection. MB, you saying this thing is in the top 5? Yes. The only reason why it's not in the top 5 is because it's no longer in production. That's the only reason why this subwoofer here is not in the top 5. This boy here, baby, came in 2013, 2014, arguably. And I'm telling you, it's 10 years later. The output I'm hearing today is the output I heard in this boy with 10 years ago. With that 6-bolt basket, they were the originators. They were the first 2. Huh? They were the first. Crossfire and Ampere Audio used that 6-bolt basket first. Let's look at these parameters so the people can see what I'm talking about. Same, y'all seen, I'm doing this video after the C5, so you know, it's the same type of paper. Yeah, it's the same type of paper. This has a 2.5 aluminum voice coil, 4-layer. Same cutout, but it's 1,000 watts power handling, 150 ounce motor. I believe it's 2 of them though, because 300 ounce. You gonna see when I get this boy out here. The mechanical is 5.3. The new C5 is 4 point something. I want to see me listen. The excursion on this one was 20 millimeters. I forgot what I told you the excursion on the C5 was. It's less than 20. I think it's 19 or 18. 18. It's 18 millimeters. The excursion on the C7 was 20. What's that? Oh, he didn't list it. He didn't list the MMS and the BL like he listed on the old model. He did not list that on this model here. Not recommend. This model was recommended strictly for Portland enclosures. 0.65. Yeah, 0.65. Real small enclosure. I'm telling y'all, I went into it, the parameters like I am tonight. This boy here is still a monster to this day. It's some subwoofers out now, and it's over 10 years old. I'm telling you, baby, can't mess with this C7. Wait till I get this monster out here. Boy, I ain't looked on this in a long time. Yeah, this is. This is the boy. This him. And it's funny, I'm looking at, I'm noticing some similarities that Paul's still using, instead of being tall, narrow in his motor structure, he uses fat round. The fat round motor structure. This basket, him and Ampere Audio, Andrew Bailey, used these baskets first. I think it was Crossfire. Used it first. The motor size, so y'all can understand, the motor is the same. It's just an 1/8 of an inch, maybe a 1/16 of an inch smaller than the cutout. It's fat and round. All right. The cooling, pole vent, nice and round with vents in the top. All right. The voice coil, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how. I'll tell you, it's got dual spiders. I said this is C5. It has dual progressive roll spiders. The spiders are a little bigger. The rolls are a little bigger. It has a stand non-press paper cone up top. The cone has like some kind of plastic inlay, kind of mimics carbon fiber, plastic dust cap. But I'm telling you, when I first got my hand on these boys, maybe, I said, okay, this boy right here is a beast. If you know anybody, y'all might sue y'all. I'm gonna get the 2 on eBay. I see for $3.99. Get them. Having that you build a box for them, you will not be disappointed. I think they're on eBay for $3.99. But if anybody knows somebody that's got a brand new D1 Crossfire C7, your boy looking for it. Your boy is looking for it. To go with this one right here. This is one of my treasured possessions. This is one of my treasured possessions. I have a single D1. I'll never let this boy go. Never. My friend, I got 3, but I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let him keep riding this. But I'm never gonna call him back. He's thoroughly happy. He's one of the reasons why y'all got this channel too. He's thoroughly happy. He's made, even today, 10 years later, people say, "What you got in there?" Crossfire C7-8s. In my opinion, and Paul, if somebody tell you watch this video, I know on paper that this boy, this C5, can do nothing against this C5 on paper. This is not better than this. This has got a better QMS, QES. This is a monster. He's looking at the side now. He got a bigger motor. This other. Okay, you think that? Don't let all that be. I'm looking at it on paper and I see that. On just looking at the 2. No, this, and he ain't listening to BL on this one. On this one, no. I know what this boy do. You got some big shoes to fill to do what this boy do. And he went down on a lot of key features. You got some big shoes to fill. And I got this woofer on the strength of my memory 10 years ago on this woofer. I've been looking at this boy like a junkhead with like a crackhead with flashlights in the daytime. That's why he got here. On the strength of him. You got some big shoes to fill, boy. Even though he using that 6-ball basket, but he started using it. This is where it came from. Him or Andrew Bailey was the first one to use this basket. Shut down. And Andrew Bailey, this is Slept On 8-2 that's going to get on the channel. Them 2 right there, to this day, can still throw it with the ones coming out today. Why you able? I didn't put him in the top 5. He's not in production. I hadn't heard this yet to see if this one can. But he got some big shoes to fill with this one. He should be having a performance of the Sundown XAV3, the Toro, of everybody. The only why he ain't make it, because he's no longer in production. Paul, put him back in production. I'm finna let you sell him. Put him back in production. That C7 ain't nothing to joke. He was before his time. People didn't want to pay the money. He was $300 10 years ago. 10 years ago, he was $300. The technology in this was 300. When he was $300 10 years ago, he couldn't sell enough of them. That's why he discontinued. Paused for a while, came out with this. Put it in the C5 line. This was a 1,000 watts RMS sub 10 years ago. Now, I didn't have me anybody doing what I'm doing. But I said, man, this thing is a monster. 10 years ago, this was the first. 10 years ago, this was the first 1,000 watt RMS sub. This boy right here. Let me get him off. How many minutes on talk? 10. 10 years ago. There's enough. He deserves it. Paul, bring him back out. Bring him back out, man. And for those y'all watching this channel, please find me this boy. Find me him. Find me this boy. I don't want the new. I don't want to use it on eBay. I want them brand new in the box. I want them brand new in the box. Paul, if you watch it, you get a hold of this. I want one. Brand new in the box. Peace.